Cancer, welcome back to Soul Mystic Tarot. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here and sharing your beautiful energy and time with me. I am so honored to have you and grateful, and truly hope that whenever you are watching this, you are safe and that you are healthy. Now, before we jump into your predictions for 2023 for the first quarter, January 1st through March 31st, I have an announcement to make for my regular subscribers that come to my channel for this specific readings for the zodiacs. I firstly want to thank you so much for your support, and I truly love doing zodiac readings, so thank you so much. But unfortunately, I will be taking an interim from them. I have made a post with the details as to why and what you can expect on this channel moving forward. If you've been resonating with my zodiac readings, I highly recommend that you check this post out under the community post, the community tab. Check there, okay, for that post. So so you can get the information that you need. And if you're new to my channel and this reading resonated with you, I highly recommend that you check that out as well. Okay, so now let's focus on you, my lovely Cancer. Let's see what is happening for you for the first quarter of 2023 from January 1st through March 31st. And I'm going to be shuffling the cards with you so I can really pick up your energy. But if you like to just jump right into a section, there are timestamps on the play bar below for your career, self, and relationships. You are welcome to click on that. And I'm doing it a little bit different this time around because I really want to just be aligned with your energy. So I have most of my oracle decks out, the ones that I felt drawn to for this readings. So I have them out and we'll go with the flow. We'll see what wants to be used for you. And remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Know that any predictions being made, you're always able to change it because the future is mutable, right? It's all about the choices and actions that we take in the present moment that build our future. You have the Two of Cups here. Interesting. That wanted to be seen, but we're putting it back. Something to do with connections here already, with yourself, with emotions. Okay. Doing one more shuffle here for you for 2023 for your subconscious, conscious energy. Thank you so much. Now that's definitely for your career right there. One more shuffle. Career, subconscious, and conscious energy. Okay. There we go. I think we are good. Okay. So we got this for your career. I actually want to leave it there. That's where it fell. So let's take a look. This will be for your conscious energy, your subconscious, and your career. And this is the Deviant Moon Tarot deck in case you are wondering. So let's start with your conscious mind here. And your conscious mind is, I believe, why I start with the conscious mind, because it's the most important thing to keep in mind, because it is your mind. It is how you are going to be perceiving things, how you're going to be seeing things, how you're going to be interacting with circumstances, environments, and your connections, right? It's the lenses that we wear. And what color are they? What's the color of your lenses that you are seeing the world, that you're seeing the world through? Yeah. Okay, so we got the Two of Swords here. Okay, interesting, right? So a dichotomy here between two opposites, right? From light, shadow. It's the twins fighting each other here. Friction, something not wanting to give in. So indecisions, perhaps. The way you're seeing things is like you're seeing them as either black or white, no in between. And that can cause problems, yeah, because then, if there's no in between, then it's just a clash. So perhaps you may be seeing things in that mentality because you are missing information, you are maybe not opening your mind to different aspects of life, different shades of life. Yeah, so that's very important for you to keep in mind. The first 3 months is to try to see things from different angles. Try to see the middle path, okay, between whatever choices and whatever circumstances come into your life. And we're gonna see a little bit more here. We're gonna get more information as we go, but whatever comes to your life, try not to see it just as black and white here, for sure. That's gonna help you tremendously. Let's take a look at your subconscious. Ooh, beautiful. So now your subconscious, that's how you're feeling. That's what you are programmed. And our subconscious is our programming through experiences, through dreams, through even our past lives, if you believe in that. The experiences of the collective. I mean, the subconscious is full of all sorts of programming, and your subconscious will be rising from your body. It's like your emotion is what wants to come up, is what's driving the momentum in your life. And it's beautiful. A sense of hope, a sense of renewal, a sense of bringing water to the desert, perhaps after a very difficult, challenging time. Maybe you do have to make a choice here. Maybe also that's why. Difficult time here, because, right, the star comes after the tower, after we've gone through a mental breakthrough or what is the word? Dismantling of our previous foundation of the ego as well, right? And now, it's time to renew, it's time to heal. So beautiful energy. You do have, eventually your subconscious energy becomes your conscious energy. So you are going in a direction of healing, of renewal, of balance, of hope. And I love that for you. Now, oh yes, before we get into your career, let's get your oracle for yourself, for the self here. Oh, thank you. You have abundance. Oh, how lovely, Cancer. So don't fear anything here, that any choices that you may have difficult making, right? That you might have to make. Don't fear it, because there's abundance here for you. Absolutely. And I'm going to read you the little message for yourself, because look, everything else that comes our way, we cannot control. Other people and our circumstances, but what we can control is ourselves, our mentality, how we see things, right? And when we change that, we can also reprogram our subconscious as well. So that's why I always start with this area of your life, because this is going to tell me how you're going to be perceiving things, how you're going to be interacting. So abundance. We have abundance here. Abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. Wayne Dyer. And oh my gosh, if you haven't heard any here on YouTube, there's a lot of beautiful videos with his teachings. I highly recommend you check him out. Wayne Dyer, amazing. Abundance is mistakenly referred to by many as an accumulation of material things, when in truth it is a mindset asking you to appreciate the blessings in your life. This may sound straightforward, but it is not always so easy. In times of personal hardship, it may be difficult to find something to be grateful for. But in these moments, you must remember the small things: your rhythmic breath, a smile from a stranger, performing a small act of kindness for another. Abundance can also fall victim to comparison. If you constantly measure yourself against others, it will be difficult to see the richness in your own life. Perceiving your life as lacking where you may otherwise observe abundance manifests as a greater sense of discontent. I'm sorry, let me read that again for you. Perceiving your life as lacking where you may otherwise observe abundance manifests a greater sense of discontent. Yeah, well, focusing on what you don't have, right? It may sound cliche to suggest spending time in the practice of gratitude, but being thankful is a core truth in the lives of those who experience true abundance. Absolutely. My light. Plenty, copious, bountiful, ample. My shadow. Yearning, lack, inadequacy, envy, scarcity. My sacred words. In recognition of my abundant life, I celebrate all that brings me joy. and it's correlated with your sacral chakra. The goldfish is often seen as a symbol of abundance with its iridescent golden hues. It spends much time gliding gracefully through the water, without worrying about whether the next goldfish it encounters shines more brightly. The goldfish serves as a reminder to be happy with your own lot in life without comparing yourself to those around you. Yes, it's like that beautiful quote from, I believe it's is it Lasso? Might be Lasso. I'm sorry if I'm not remembering exactly who said it, but it's one of the spiritual teachers, monks, that said, a flower doesn't compare itself with others, right? A flower just blooms. It doesn't compare to see if the other flower is prettier or not. It just blooms. And that's the advice here, not to compare yourself to others and trust in your abundance. Okay, so beautiful message for you in regards of yourself. Let's keep that mentality here and focus so we can see what else is happening for you in your career. The Two of Wands reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess reverse, and the King of Wands reverse for your advice. Okay, so it makes sense what I'm seeing here. Look, you have angel number 222. Look that number up after this reading. I'm sure it's going to give you messages pertaining exactly for you. Okay, but number 2s are all about balance, harmony, connections, relationships, right? Dualities. Yes. Oh my gosh, and you have a lot to do with duality here. Okay, so what I'm seeing here in regards of your career is a challenging time, in the sense of almost here with the Two of Wands, it's like lacking inspiration, lacking motivation, lacking direction here, feeling maybe a bit discouraged because you're just in the beginnings of something here when it comes into your careers. You're just at the second wand, right? Where there's now growth. Yes, it's like you planting the seeds, right? Planting the seeds here, but your energy is showing me reverse. So it's telling me that there might be some lacking of motivation here, lack of inspiration, lack of planning and organizing here. Perhaps maybe because there's some information here that you don't know. There's with the High Priestess, higher information, knowledge here, but it's reversed. And I'm seeing the chessboard here. It's telling me, right, that there are different pieces of the puzzle that you need to look at. Oh my gosh, yes, that's why your conscious mind, right? I'm telling you, don't just look at things as black and white, because there's always a middle path. And that's what this High Priestess is telling me for you, okay? That there's missing information when it comes to your career, something here that you are not aware of, that you don't know, that you perhaps need to learn. I don't know, maybe you need to learn a skill, maybe you need to perfect the skill you already have, or learn new ones, because High Priestess is all about higher knowledge here. So yeah, it's like you're missing some information here that is going to help you put the pieces together like a chessboard here. And how you're going to attain that? By, of course, learning, searching that information, not staying stagnant and not being fearful here, not allowing your fear and your doubts to stop you, but instead to look for that information. And also, very, very important here with the Knight of Pentacles being in the middle, is having discipline, putting in the work, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles puts in the work. That's how they got where they are, is by doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I know that sounds boring for some people, but that's how we get That's how we get good at something, right? The more we do something, the better we get, the more we learn. And we make mistakes along the way so we can learn how to do it better. Mistakes are always going to happen. All right? So it's for you to think about it in the sense of doing what works. If you already know what works, stick to your routines, stick to your plans, stick to your schedule, your tasks. Okay? That's going to help you to stay on course regardless of how you're feeling. If perhaps you're lacking motivation, because that's that happens all the time. You're never going to be motivated all the time. We always start with that motivation, with that excitement, with that passion, and then once we start grinding, sometimes we tend to lose that motivation, and when we don't have the motivation, we can take a step back. But the difference between the people that make it and the people that don't make it is that when the motivation runs dry, you don't take a step back. Instead, you continue, you overcome those emotions, right? You surpass that and focus on the bigger picture, and know that the small sacrifices that you're making and the schedules and the tasks and the routines that you're doing, even though you don't feel like it, you do it, it's going to get you closer to where you want to. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. No doubt. Always like that, And I will put some links on discipline and motivation, because I myself have struggled a lot with this in the past. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm thankful that I'm like so much better with organizing my plans, my thoughts, right? Writing down what I need to get done, making schedules. Oh my gosh, when I was younger, I hated schedules. I hated the idea of having having a schedule saying, oh, okay, this is what I'm going to do today, and making a list. I felt like that was too controlling, like I had no room to breathe. And believe me, did I suffer a lot? Did I had to learn a lot from that? But at the same time, that allowed me as well to really explore a lot of different venues, and it really did enrich my life. So I do not regret that about myself. But now that I'm a lot older, I am so grateful that, I've been starting to implement, this discipline, because when we overcome our emotions and instead we focus on the bigger picture and our goals, it becomes much easier to get to where we want to. And the more we do it, the more we build self-confidence in ourselves as well, which is your advice here, okay? It's building that self-confidence in your abilities, in your skills, in the talents that you have, because you do. Look, if you look at your spread here, you only have the Knight of Pentacles upright here, okay? Which is telling me that this is what you need to focus on, because you are good at it. You do have something here when it comes into your career that is beneficial for you, that is going to give you so much in return for long-term abundance here, stability, yes. But the problem is a lack of motivation, a lack of planning and organizing, missing information, doubts and fears, not believing in yourself. But when like I was telling you, when you stick to your routines, when you stick to your goals, the more you do it, the more you build self-confidence in yourself, and the easier it gets. But let's get you your oracle here for your career. Please have an oracle. Learn. That's what I'm seeing. Remember, see things from all angles. Don't see it just like black and white. What an interesting card to receive for your career. Full moon in Pisces. Forgive. Wow. You have more fishes. You have more fish. Interesting. So your emotions, your emotions for sure. Maybe forgive yourself for any setbacks, any mistakes that you've made. Also, maybe forgiveness of others. I don't know, how that pertains to you. Is going to pertain differently, right? Because you're all walking different paths. So take that how it resonates. May I please have one more? But if it is of you, maybe being too harsh on yourself and not allowing yourself to go through the motions. Last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. Reveal what needs to be seen. You know, and High Priestess is missing information, right? Hiding. Maybe you are hiding something. Lighten up. Last quarter moon in Leo. And you have Leo energy here, reverse. Yeah, believing in yourself, having confidence. So, wow, that's very interesting. So, maybe something you're hiding. Maybe you truly don't want this. I don't know. Or maybe you do want it, but there's something here to do with your emotions that you need to explore more. Okay? And I'm seeing that learning, like I said, learning to see things, right, from all angles is going to help you to gain more understanding. And by gaining more understanding, you're also going to open up yourself here to really dig deep into your emotions here. Why, you know, taking a step back or not knowing. So then when you process those emotions, you can then, you know, move on and continue here on your path, whether if it's the right path that you want or if it's a different path. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you here. So take that how it resonates. But biggest advice is basically open yourself up to different your mindset. Open your mentality up to look at things from all angles, not just black and white. Okay? And to learn to believe in yourself, to build those habits that are gonna take you to where you want to, and to work with your emotions. So when motivation when motivation runs dry, you're able to still pursue, because that's what's gonna get you to where you want to go. That's the difference between people that make it and people that don't. Okay, so let's see your relationships. Can we please see relationships for Cancer for the first quarter of 2023, please and thank you. What is happening? Thank you for Cancer. Thank you. In 2023, the first quarter. Thank you. Okay. Wow. So all your cards really nicely came out. Thank you so much. So we have Dante there for your advice. Dante and Beatrice with Grace, which is the star again. Wow. Look at how beautiful. You have the star twice. And this is such a beautiful story of Dante and Beatrice. We'll get to it. Now, let's see here what we got. We have the Queen of Coins, which is the Pentacles, Hera. We have Tristan with Prince of Cups. It's the Knight of Cups, reverse. And the Page of Coins. The Princess of Coins is the Page of Pentacles. Ah, okay. I'm seeing that when it comes to your connections, your relationships here, you're very focused on yourself. You're very focused on your career, but you're also focused on your health, right? Because the Pentacles represent, not only do they represent finances, material things, but they also represent health. They're earth element, right? And represent the things that we care about, because what we spend our money in, that's what we care about. So you're showing, I'm seeing you here as you being this Queen of Pentacles and being grounded here and starting to really take stock of yourself, of your health, of your environment, of nourishing yourself, that's what also the star, right, of healing, of nourishment. Because there's someone here with Tristan, reverse energy, okay, of not being realistic. This person here that is showing up is not being realistic. It's acting out of their own insecurities, their ego, over fantasizing here. It's a romantic person, but when they are not grounded, right, they tend to act out of their own selfish desires. And that's normal, because we all, if we haven't done the work, if we haven't healed our wounds from the past, we're going to be repeating them. And hurt people hurt people. So what I'm seeing here is that this connection here that may come forward for you, okay, there's someone that's going to come forward for you. They are acting from a place of insecurity in their own wounds and their own past traumas, whatever, they haven't worked on. It's just not, you cannot trust this person, okay? You can't trust that person. And with the Princess of Coins, we have the Page of Coins here, Danea. Oh, I see. Because look, we have the Queen and the Page, right? But the Queen is showing up first, and then we're seeing the Princess afterwards. So what I'm seeing here is that this person might want to give you an offer here. Might want to give you an offer, yes. Like make you an offer of some sort of, like, I don't know, connecting, right? Because we're looking at your relationships, but it could be like an offer to work with you. It could be. Let's get the oracle so we can really get clarity here. But definitely, I feel like this person is not trustworthy. Though your advice is beautiful. It's Dante and Beatrice. Dante was in love, fell in love with Beatrice, right? But he never expressed his love to her. I don't know if you know that story, but he never expressed his love to her, and he instead decided to immortalize his love for her through his comedy, right? His book, his what is it called? Yeah, the comedy of Dante, of Inferno or something like that. Actually, let me get the book so I can tell you exactly, because it's really, really interesting. Right now, my mind, it's like escaping me, this story, but it's beautiful. Yes, okay. So Beatrice's presence made such an impression on Dante that he felt as though his spirit had been infused with light. Yeah, he was convinced that she was truly an angel and was unable to speak to her when they met. Since he said nothing, Beatrice did not suspect Dante's love. Soon after she wedded another, the anguished Dante had an inspiring dream of Beatrice with the god Amor. He awoke resolved that his love for Beatrice would be no earthly passion to expire when they died. Instead, he would immortalize Beatrice with poems that will last forever. Yes, it's Dante's Comedy, I believe it's called. But yes, basically, it's like love that inspires you, that transcends the earthly matters here. But love that is not spoken, which is interesting. Thank you so much. Let's see what this is. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. Okay. Maybe you here, going through a spiritual transformation. Anything else, friends? I have one more oracle here for Cancer. For the first. Oh, okay. Thank you. We have healing. What did I tell you? Old wounds and childhood issues need revising. Yes. Okay, so maybe this Knight of Cups might be you. It could be. I'm gonna ask. Hold on. Let's see what else is here. Obstacles. Unhealed. Oh my gosh, look, more. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Okay, and now I want to ask real quick, please. Who is this Tristan? Is this Prince of Cups Cancer? Is this Cancer? Yes or no? Please and thank you. Okay, that one need to come up, but is this Cancer? Yes or no? Yes, because it's upright. Conflict, strife. Okay, I thought, because typically the knights represent movement and messengers, but this is a different deck, right? So they all have their little different meanings as well. But thank you so much for confirming. This is you then, okay? This is, I guess, you not being realistic, not being grounded, because there are some wounds here that need to be addressed, okay, my love? And I'm sorry if this is resonating with you. And that's stopping you from attaining, the connections that you want, or being in the connections that you desire here. I do have not a lot, but I have quite a couple of you inner child readings, and I highly recommend that you check them out. I will actually put a link. You make a note of that, to put a link there for you for inner child readings, so you can check them out, because if we don't heal the old wounds, they're going to continue bleeding, okay? They don't stop bleeding. We can put band-aids on them, but they're going to continue bleeding until we address them and we give them the love and acceptance that they need. What is this? Let's see. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yes, my lovely Cancer. Absolutely. You are lovable. Don't think otherwise because of this past wounds, okay? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's time to do some inner healing. It's time to do some inner child healing, lovely Cancer. This is a 100% clear here for you. I think one last one here for the hearts here, from these hearts. Thank you so much. What is this? Beautiful. Look at beautiful bird. White. Cleansing, renewal, right? Purity. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Oh, my lovely. Yes, take that energy, please. And, know that everything unfolds in life as it should. Okay? Everything is here to teach us something. It's time to do some inner work and do some healing so you can be more aligned and you can leave the past in the past and create your own abundance here in the now. Okay? So those were your messages, and I really hope that they have helped. And do check out your sun, moon, and rising in case you want more clarification, though that message seems very clear here. But if you want more information, check another one of your big signs. And if this resonated with you, make sure you check out my post, like I said, so you can find out when I will be doing another one, which I'm pretty sure I will be doing. I will be doing the second quarter when it comes around March, all right? But check that post out if this resonated with you. So I'm wishing you all of the best. I really am. And check out my inner child readings as well. Do that work. I know it's hard. I've been doing it myself, and it's challenging, but trust me, you will not be the same, and you will be a million times better than you were when you started, because you will be aligning yourself with your true authenticity of who you are. And you are love. You are love, okay? We are love. Deep inside, that's what we are. Love is the driving force in this universe. So don't forget that. Okay, my love. I'm really wishing you all of the best with this. And if you liked it, and if you enjoyed it, and if it helped you in any way, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss my readings. I would love to see your energy here once more. And may you stay healthy. May you be safe. May you be happy. And may you feel love. Yes, feel love. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye.